You want some black coffee, bro?
I'm all right, brother. Thank you. I had some.
Okay.
Smashed some before I came to work.
Yeah, I feel great. I'm like, let's go. I'm back.
I could tell right when you walked in. I could tell, bro. Yeah, let's go. That's what Sedona does, bro.
That's what Sedona does, bro.
Sedona!
It's like taking those heart, whatever, what is it called? Those.
Oh, the shocker thing?
Yeah, bro. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
I'm not in the medical field, bro. I don't know what those are called. Anyway, but yeah, it's like that. It just feels good, man. I was telling my wife this morning, I was like, man, I feel good. And then she tried to bring my vibe down a little bit. My 6-year-old graduates next Thursday. I used to schedule my family functions around my work. Now I schedule my work around my family functions, right? So she's like,
hey, so next Thursday, everything.
I said, yeah, it's in my calendar right here, right? Check it out. She graduates from kindergarten. I go, yeah, it's next Thursday. I got it. I got it from 10 to 11. She's like,
No, I need you to take the whole day off.
I was like, I have Brent Daniels coming in for a podcast and some lunch. That's from 12 to 2. She's like,
I need you to take the whole day off, so.
I'm going to have to call Brent Daniels. Here's the beautiful thing about a guy like Brent Daniels. He's a family man. As soon as I tell him, hey, brother, we have to push the lunch in the show, maybe another week, because my 6-year-old is graduating, he's going to be like, oh, bro, absolutely, bro. That's the way honorable family/businessmen operate. I remember back in the day, I mean, in the corporate days, right, it was tough. Like, I would call my vice president, be like, hey, I have a family thing, or we're going to go do this, we're going to go on, a family trip or whatever, and it was like, it was just like scraping blood out of a rock, man. There was so much resistance, and that's real freedom. That's why it's good. It's real freedom to have your own business provides that level of freedom where you can take care of the things that are important in life, like your family, without having to be in a cage and asking if they can let you out for a second to go and take care of some family stuff,
Yeah.
That was probably one of the biggest challenges for me being in the corporate world. And that's why in our, I know that our organization is like incorporated, but we put family first. Ain't that right, Zadie?
Yeah.
When have you ever heard us tell an employee, a team member, a staff member, hey, no, you can't do that. I know that your daughter's in the hospital, but no, we need you here. Or, right. Hey, I know that you're going through some marital challenges, but we need you here. Like, we never do that. We always make sure that your family's taken care of first, because we also know that if you're in a happy home and there's a happy environment there, you're gonna be a much better version at work for us, So it's a give and take too.
I mean, you can't even say that, because what you've done is you've plastered on the wall God, family, hustle.
Oof.
It's on the wall.
Yes, it is.
So even if you say, hey, you can't do that, they could just point to it and be like, yo, bro, you got family before hustle,
it's your ethos.
Yeah, exactly. That's honorable. I think that's like the best part, because that's what makes people want to come in during those times. Like people that have marital problems, right? You see them kind of pushing more and being here. And like I've had conversations with people, not saying any names, but they've said to me, you know what? I actually like coming in because I feel more at home here than at home with the problems, which is wild, right? But it's sort of like therapeutic, because they're working, which is like solving that mental issue that they're having, and then later on when they're going home, they're able to facilitate the situation a little bit better.
I feel like Sal, myself, and other leaders in the company, we do our absolute best to support and listen and guide and give unbiased advice, the type of advice that is going to truly help that individual and that individual's situation, and that's it, not us, not anybody else. Yeah. We're looking out for that individual, and that person's family.
I've seen you do that sometimes to your own detriment. Like you've told people like, hey, you're better off doing something, and then that something is like not the best thing for the company, but it's the best thing for that individual.
Yep.
And that, like, no one does that, bro. Like, people don't do that. They think of themselves.
It's just
first.
principles, bro. See what we got, see what we got. That's Zadie, my bodyguard.
Sector secure.
Oh, hi. What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Big Surge.
Hello.
What's up, man? It's my daughter, Grace.
You're graduating?
Grace, love it.
My son. Like,
Oh, your son.
She's your oldest, right?
How are you? Zadie, nice to meet you.
bodyguard up.
Yep, yeah.
How'd you know?
Low to the ground, bro.
Hey, I know a lot of things.
I know. This thing looks beautiful, huh?
Yep.
Hey, look at that. They put the wall up for you. Hello. Is that a 55 and older community, by the way?
I don't know, because it's attached to this, I'm assuming it will be.
I think it will.
This is the property you guys were saying. You're like, oh, let's raise the wall.
Yeah, they did it for us.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes. You guys know Mr. Josh, okay? Right, property. Zadie, my bodyguard. Surge. This is we're partnering with him. This is his flip, and we partnered up with this specific deal. So this is round 2. We're just blue taping. We're going to follow up on some of the stuff that we had going on the previous time that we were here. We're going to start out by showcasing the flooring. The flooring's here, as you can see. Beautiful flooring, right? It just makes the kitchen look, I mean, this place is so clean.
Did a really good job. Was it you? Yeah.
We were short an air conditioning vent in this room. So let's see if we got that squared away. And we were short a fan with the light. Check it out.
Is this a Romaldo job?
Boom!
Is it Romaldo?
And a fan. Let's just hope that nobody over 6'1". You get a 6'3", 6'4" guy.
found this?
He's gonna get a haircut.
Oh, you did.
He's gonna get decapitated.
Oh, okay.
This is where the women.
Did it have like an awning, or was it actual room?
All right, so I don't know if you remember, but last time we were here, we had one major concern, and now that concern has been taken care of for us.
Yep.
Right? So, man, oh man, the man upstairs is really good. Remember when we were back here in the backyard, and we were like, man, this is a 55 plus community, and older folks need their privacy, right? And the wall, we were like, they're building a multifamily, they're building apartments behind us, and I don't know if they're gonna have their privacy, with what they're doing back here. And we were like, we might have to bring this wall up. Remember that? Check it out. Build a wall. Whoa. I'm just Look at this. Yes! Yes!
It's a big, giant, beautiful wall.
How cool is that?
See, we built a wall and we made them pay for it. That's what we did here.
We did. Right? Did you hear him? He said we built the wall and we made them pay for it. Bro, what are the odds of this? Have you ever seen something like this? Right? That makes me so happy. Now I'm not concerned at all. Hi. She can't hear me. I'm pretty sure she's happy about the wall being built up too. Oh, bro, this is much bigger than I even expected.
Thinking about just doing 1 or 2, right?
Yeah. This is great, dude. This is super private. And I'm telling you, that might be a 55 plus apartment complex. Andrew Tate, man, oh man, has that dude's stock plummeted over these past 2 years. You guys remember when Andrew Tate was like super alpha, top G, everybody in the world was like Andrew Tate, and personally, I don't have anything against the guy, but these last couple of years have been really rough for him. Zadie, you were just saying something about, you saw some video about Andrew Tate.
Yeah, when we were talking about video games, it's like it matches. So it's like, he was saying, oh, everyone's talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. He goes, okay, so you're gonna play a video game of someone who breaks the law, who could buy any car they want, has any girl in the world instantly, is completely happy, filthy rich. He goes, oh, so you're playing a video game about my life?
Oh my God.
And it made me think, bro, I'm like, damn, that's such a big point, because that's why people play that game. Because it's easier to have that life in the video game opposed to creating that life in reality.
Oof, like Ready Player One. If you haven't watched the movie called Ready Player One, go check it out and you'll understand exactly what he just said. Mira nomás. What's up, bro? We've been moving, bro. We traveled an hour to shoot 20 minutes, but it's cool because we got a property ad out of it. All right, so now we are here at HQ, and I got my good friend Israel Gallegos from GG Landscaping. We're gonna do the empresarios call, and we're gonna talk a little shop, talk a little blue collar shop. You know, this dude has been running a landscaping business for how long now?
Quick, bro.
16, 17 years,
like
bro.
3 years, bro.
Running a landscaping business. So hopefully today is going to go extremely well. I think a lot of blue collar business owners out there, especially the young up and coming ones, can learn a lot from those years of experience, you know? So yeah, it's going to be fun. All right, we got a whole crew out here. We're trying to buy another house here in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm here with Josh, our asset manager, Romaldo, our GC, Adrian, the man, the myth, the legend. Yeah, we'll see if we can get a good deal. I'm not gonna force it. Obviously, you gotta take it all down. So here's the opportunity right here.
It's already vented in.
Sewer's a big issue in this side of town. That shouldn't be an issue, right?
No, that should be fine.
1, 2, 3, 4 windows. Hay una arcadia dórica. Es un proyecto grande. Queremos 2 a 4 semanas para seguir moviendo, pues. Es que este tipo de proyecto, a lo mejor, ¿qué va a ser? 8 semanas, ¿verdad? What do you think? 6 to 8 weeks on this? Easy? That's what I was telling him. I love big projects. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, we want to move to the next one. We want to, you know what I mean? Yeah, vamos a tener que tumbar mucho. What do you guys want to knock down back here? Bro, you're gonna have at least a $5,000 to $10,000 demo job back here. Se me da que es garage este, Romaldo. Oh, this is great, by the way.
Where they can actually access
RV access, yeah, alley access, yeah. ¿Cuánto por una puerta de garage? One remote. So,
Hey.
I think what we need to do, bro, we got to figure out 2 things. Actually, 3 things. Ready? Real ARV, which we're close, 360, 370, 380. We got to figure out what it's going to cost to rehab this thing and how long. How about we do, yeah, you know what? I prefer to go with the 370 because that's the second time I heard that today. So him and I were like 380. Actually, you're right because the 400 wasn't really a 400. Yeah. We had a 400K ARV. Yeah. Jerry Vidalis did a seller finance, and that's why he was able to sell it for 400. So you're right. 370 is where we're at. So I got a question for you guys. Once we go over the metrics, I just want to make sure that we have the same metrics. You know, I already know what meta KPIs are and what the Google AdWord KPIs are. So yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's get into it. Can you see if we locked up a really good property out there, bro? Can you see if it, and bro, this potentially has like a 60K net profit. Okay, can you look it up? It's Lufkin, Texas. Lufkin, Lufkin. Can you see if that came from Google? I could have swore it did. Yeah. You'd be surprised, bro. The average days on the market in Lufkin was like under 50 days. Average days on the market. It's one of those weird in the middle of nowhere markets, bro, where the market actually has momentum, like it's moving.